Welcome everybody, ladies and gentlemen, to my tour, base tour. I promised in the last, I said in the comments of the last episode that I would perform this base tour so that you guys can all see. Ooh, I wasn't sure if that was going to hurt or not. Close up what I'm doing. So I'm going to start over here with, our original base that will soon be torn down. Oh, I panicked. So this, I think this block here is the original. Oh wow, my view's still sideways. This happens to me every now and again. Don't get sick. I'm not sure why it does it, but sometimes when I log in, my view is a little bit skewed to the right. Anyway, this was the original block that we started on, where the tree was. And obviously we expanded out. We don't come over here a whole lot anymore, but we do occasionally have need for it. These are all chiseled out with chisel and bits, so they make nice stairs. This is our farm. This was our tree farm. Not a lot left in it. We were kind of playing around with some different colors. That's where that stuff went. Okay. So that's our farm. It's going to be going soon. We're going to be moving everything up to our island system. This is just only hanging on, kind of, until mostly I can figure out what to do with all these chickens. We have a lot of chickens. I might just keep a couple of them and kill the rest. I don't know. Ooh, we have a steel chicken. I think I knew that. They produce different things. Steel, for example, coal, nether quartz chickens. I did not know that. Okay. Anyway, so that's our little farming area. This is our cobble gen, what it's set up to now, and our lava generator. It's about all it's good for is generating lava. We needed a lot of lava really fast, mostly so we can come down here and plop redstone in here and get netherrack and or endstone. Our sieving, we got up to our diamond, stiffened the mesh, so that was kind of fun. And then again, these are chiseled out with chisel bits. This was our first island. I'm not sure if you guys ever saw the inside of that other one that was growing. This is Patania. You've seen many, many times. I've got this is my ore generator. It's turned off. The way it works is it's a stone. Ooh, they're ready to harvest. Crap. Okay, that one was ready to harvest. I'll wait. I'll be patient. Anyway, it creates stone, and then we have our orchid here turning the stone into ores. And this guy will pulse. He's got a gravity or a weight lens on him. Yeah, weight lens. And which will drop them. They'll break on the half slab and be picked up by that hopper, who places them in here. Redstone. I have like tons of diamonds and emerald, but redstone's in here right now. Lots of ores. Copper, silver, tins in here somewhere. Yeah, lots of ores. And then our iron and our gold is automatically smelted. It's picked up by this hopper. That's why this guy's got that different colored base. He's got a delay on him, so he won't pick up. He'll pick up after him and him. All ready now? I should not have that on right click. Okay, you are not ready. I got an extra seed. It's always good. sure why those guys aren't ready yet, but okay. I'll talk about this in a minute, but this is my storage unit. So yeah, crafting. This is my mana generation, mostly because I'm not on the server a lot at night, and so this just kind of runs overnight and produces all the mana I need. It's got 2 trees that grow. Just dispense of these. And I've not been eating my apples. It's another place for food I forget about. Anyway, so yeah, it's got a laser. It's a laser. A mana spreader with a boar warp lens on it. Hits these relays, goes from here, hits that dirt spot, up, dirt, up, spreader, and mana pool. And that mana pool is actually full. And I've got him set as a recessive. I think that's what they're called. And he's kind of helping feed these guys. They've actually, you can't see them, but these guys have dominant sparks on them. You can barely see it there. Which keeps my thing open, and then my enchanting table, because these offer level 30 enchants. Which I've been trying to get something specific. What do you call it? Fortune, but I can't get it. These furnaces are all run by this little guy. So this guy picks up all the wood, sticks it in there, it burns it with the power of this exoflame, and then this guy picks up the charcoal and places it in that hopper, which drops it here so that it will never despawn if I get too much there, and these guys obviously burn through it. So that's that. I can turn it off with that lever if I want to. So I got this, my jaded amaranthus, producing flowers, which is fun. I come pick these guys now. I'm going to pick them all at the same time, but... And you'll notice there's no power over here for this. Refined storage is awesome, just saying. There we go. We're just a step behind. Okay, so he distributes it in all these mana pools. Recessive. Not recessive. Not sure why I don't. There shouldn't even be a spark there, but okay. So this guy feeds that pool and that pool, which this guy will, there's a pool back here, and it's got a spark floating right here that's recessive, so whatever he gets, he feeds back. Same thing with, and that guy feeds that pool. And then whatever he gets, he pushes back in. So they all kind of circulate back to where they need to be. You can see my guys cooking right there and producing mana. Anyway, so to the big island, the main island, there are plans for this. This is not done. This is my mob farm, obviously. He's picking up all of the rotten flesh, which is turned off to be collected at the minute. And when it's not like this, it's turned off, it's producing dirt. Fun. Redstone contraption that's useless. He picks up everything else and dumps it in here. Now. And then all of my experience goes in here. Because there are, I don't know if you can see them real well, those gold things in there are golden spikes. They let experience be dropped. This is our wood farm. This is how we get our wood. And these are blaze rods. Who would do such a thing? I've got a lot of them. Wood, poop, blaze rods. this will be our blood magic island, but it's I started and I died, and then I decided I need an easier way to get stone rather than running all the way to that island and all back over here, which is what inspired me to get into tech. I really don't want to get too much into tech, but I'm going to be a little bit into tech. And I just moved it. I had it underneath here. I'm going to hook it back up. This was collecting all of my loot bags. It was run by a reactor that can be turned off now, because I now have solar power. And that's what this guy was. Or is. So I need another capacitor bank, because with running one terminal over there, it just about drains that overnight. So I need more storage space, which I'll probably move all of these out and then put this whole center is like one big capacitor bank. That's my plan. So you have a crafting grid, like you've seen me already get into a couple times. It's pretty much AE2 for Minecraft 1.10.2 and newer. This would be your scriber, which is a solderer, your crafting grid, your controller, which you only need one, disk manipulator, and my disk drives. You got two 16Ks in there, which are holding most of my stuff. This is my relay, which is now it's a wireless. It's a network transmitter. So I got this card in here. It tells me where this is connected to, which is obviously over there. If I shut that down, it turns that off too. But it wirelessly powers it, and I have yet to test if I can pull power from it or not. But I really don't need to. Like I said, this is only for storage, so that I can put stone and other things into here and pull it out from any island. I'm not running around. So that is our little base so far. Again, let me and then we'll load it. That doesn't need to be loaded. Those can all go away. That one can technically be gone. Trying not to load things because you can see I've got a limit down here. Okay, so that's our little base. I'm gonna do some more work on here. Eventually, I don't think we'll ever need it, to be honest. If I look at my controller, like this one network, it's pulling 402 RS per tick, which is essentially a 402 RF per tick, which is what that's producing, is RF. But if you look in my little book, this is a tier 3 solar array. It produces 1400. So with 3, 4, 5 of those, it'll be 20 RF per tick. So I'm eventually going to upgrade, but the upgrade takes nether stars. If you look at this is the tier 4, and it takes 1 nether star per structure block. And for that tier 4, we need 40. So that's 40 nether stars I have to collect, which is not a walk in the park. That was weird. Dark, light, dark, light, centric. That's my camera guy. Don't mind the camera guy. So yeah, we have one more main island to build, like these, and then the rest will be be doing some like little mini islands and stuff, and then making it all look pretty. So yeah, that's as far as we are. A lot of my work has been done with Britannia so far. We're going to spread out into some blood magic, mostly because we can. Oh man, I missed. Okay. So this is from Britannia. A lot of this, guys. It's a lot of fun. My Britannia tools, Britannia armor, my sash, my crystal bow. Can shoot my cameraman in the face. Infinite arrows. Love it. And I just realized we have stupid regular cobble in here. Anyway, that's our little base store. I mean, we have plenty of Yellorium and whatnot. I could connect this into that system to help it survive the night, and only turn it on when it, like that capacitor is low enough to warrant it being turned on. So, which I might do. It would, I don't know. Having these solar panels is fun. I might just put more solar panels rather than getting nether stars. These two aren't too awfully expensive. They take a couple diamonds and ender pearls, but as you guys can tell, I'm not really hurting for ender pearls. I've got my little ender pearl farm over here that just keeps growing. So eventually I'm going to build a little mini island for just ender pearl farming. But that's all I got time for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support too. This series, these time-lapse series, have had a lot of support, and I love it. I love watching the numbers go up. I love watching the views and the likes, and just seeing how you guys react to them, and it's really cool. So, not at this time, but probably around episode 10 or so, I will be putting this world up for download. Once this is all taken care of and all this extra stuff is moved, and then you guys too can play on this same world. So again, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, have fun. That was weird.